Now, I'm demanding as a right, because we now know that health care is a right. I know this because the president keeps saying it. Pelosi keeps saying it. Reid keeps saying it. Health care is a right. Now, I demand as a right that Obama cut my premiums by $2,500. I demand it because he said he would. So as soon as he signs that bill tomorrow, I want my premiums cut $2,500. It is my constitutional right. Now, you don't believe he said it? Our friends at Naked Emperor News, they know he said it. He said it over and over. Now, he played $2,500, an average of $2,500, up to $20,000. I want my $2,500 cut on my premium. Here he is. Cut 5. Go.
A system where we're going to work with your employers to lower your premiums by up to $2,500 per family per year.
We will start by reducing premiums by as much as $2,500 per family.
And if you already have health insurance, we'll lower your premiums by $2,500 per family per year. We're going to work with
That's enough. That's enough. It goes on and on and on. Now, I want to go over this again. We were told by Barack Obama that health care is a, is a right. It's a fundamental right. We were told by Nancy Pelosi and all of her clones last night, one by one who went to the microphone, that health care is a right. Now, any of you who receive your, your health care through Medicare or the VA or Medicaid or some other government involvement in your health care, the next time some bureaucrat at any of these departments says to you, no, you tell them it is your God-given right to get that prescription drug. You tell them it is your God-given right to have that device. You tell them it is your God-given right to have that procedure because the president said so, and Pelosi said so, and every one of their damn drones said so. You tell them that you have a condition, pre-existing or otherwise, and the President of the United States said all pre-existing conditions are covered. And you tell them you want your health issue, whether it's an illness or a disease, taken care of right there, right then, right now. Because according to them, it is your God-given right to have it, have whatever you need, whenever you need it, and if necessary, for free. Now, damn it, they want to create utopia. Now you demand utopia. It's your right. Now I demand, as a matter of right, that my premiums be cut by $2,500. I am both an employer and a policyholder. I've got people on my staff who earn far less than $200,000 a year, and I demand that the president lower their premiums by $2,500 a person. He said he would. Now, damn it, do it. Let us hold their feet to the fire. Let us insist. When they say that they're going to create utopia, let's put them to the test right now. Because, ladies and gentlemen, they are frauds. They are complete and utter frauds, and we have to hold them to their utterly irresponsible, out-of-control promises and rhetoric. Now let's hold them to it. Now, I want utopia. They promised it, and I want it. And I want it now. And when I go to the pharmacy, I have a right to it. I want utopia. When I go to the doctor, I have a right to it. I want utopia. When I go in the emergency room, I have a right to it. I want utopia, damn it. And while we're getting utopia for ourselves and our families, the president said, as did Pelosi, as did the other frauds, that while we get everything we want, everything we need, as fast as we need it, quality's going to go up, and the cost of health care overall is going to go down. Really. As a matter of fact, they said this is a deficit cutter. Then we should not vote 1 penny in Congress. You folks in Congress should not vote 1 penny over $940 billion. They said this would cost $940 billion over 10 years when we know damn well it's $2.4 trillion. But they said $940, then $940 it is. Not one damn penny more. $940 billion. That's the cost of utopia. Period. Now, we know that's a fraud, and we know it's a lie. But they told us yesterday and every day before, $940 billion. That's the figure. Good. That's the price of utopia. Now, let's keep an eye on this. Let's see what happens. Now, you people have rights. The president said you have rights. The Congress said you have rights. Now assert them. Demand them. And if you can't get them, complain to your congressman and complain to the president. What's wrong with that? You have a right, a God-given and constitutional right to whatever you want, to whatever you need. And you have a right to it in time so that it actually has a positive effect on your health. Now, the First Lady keeps talking about preventive care. And I heard this talked about in this debate, too. Preventive care. We got all this money for preventive care? What's preventive care? What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. I guess it means you get to have more visits to the primary doctor. Or to an internist or whatever. I don't know what that means. But whatever it means, you have a right to it, so demand it. The First Lady and the others say you should be eating healthy food. Okay, then I demand healthy food. And I demand it be provided for me, because healthy food is a right, too. These are all rights, ladies and gentlemen. Healthy food is a right. You have a constitutional and God-given right to asparagus and broccoli and green beans and fruits and whatever the hell you want. And you should start demanding it. And demand it from your member of Congress. Demand it from the White House. They say you have a right to it. Now you demand your rights be instituted. We want this utopia. And we want it right now. They told us that we could have this. Oh, one other thing. The president said that unemployment would go down after he wrecked our financial system. He said it. He said it wouldn't go above 8%. Well, I have a recent Gallup review here of the statistical information of real human beings, and they conclude that unemployment and underemployment is at 20%. 20%? Does that sound like 8% to you? Now, the president said that unemployment would not go above 8%. His goose-stepping Democrats in Congress went right along with him. They gave speech after speech just like they did yesterday. And they said, you have a right to a good job. You have a right to a good job. Now, you call your congressman, and you call the White House, and you tell them, if you don't have a job, that you have a right to a job, and you want that job right now. They said it's a right. They said it's a right. Now, we want our rights enforced. We demand jobs for everybody who wants one and doesn't have one. A good job. A good paying job. We demand it because it's our right. And if we don't get it, then what kind of a country have we become, right? Now, I heard last night one left-wing Democrat after another smash-mouthing his country or her country. I didn't know it was the same country I was listening to. Soup Kitchen America. Soup Kitchen America. Where nobody can get health insurance. Nobody gets medical treatment. Nobody gets surgery when they need it. Nobody gets medicines when they need it. The whole damn system is in chaos. There's anarchy in the streets. People lying in the gutters. They can't get health care. They can't get procedures. Dead bodies. The flies are all over the place. If you listen to the Democrats in the House of Representatives, they paint a picture of horror. You would have thought we were in Zimbabwe when they were done. Is that how you view your America? Do you think this is one of the worst places on the face of the earth, or one of the best? I looked at those people and I thought to myself, you disgust me. Anything for power. anything for self-promotion.